Hello, CVU. Look at my hair. Hello, CVU, and welcome to the second ever Penguin Plunge promotional webcast during C3 on a Friday. Welcome. I'm going to come right up front and say I'm super nervous. I have with me my friends Hope Bodwin and Sophia Stevens, a couple of rock stars we'll be talking with today. And then we're going to have a couple giveaways, and we're going to talk about the Penguin Plunge, which is happening 1 week from tomorrow on the here on the ice where we are right now, out on the ice of Lake Champlain, where we are clearly sitting. So I'm looking at my notes. So here we're going to start with a quick sort of an update on where we're at, and it's not great right now. Before we logged on, I quickly went and looked to see where we were at, and we are just short of $10,000, which is a lot of money. But normally we are, at this point, we're up around $20,000, and we usually end up somewhere between $35,000 and $50,000. And the biggest issue that you can see on the screen now, hopefully, is that not only have we not raised as much money as we normally do, we are actually behind Edmonds Middle School. So right now, Edmonds Middle School, I can't read that, I think it's about $16,000 they have. So there is a prize every year for the top fundraising school, and we have gotten that for 9 years straight. There's a trophy that goes with that, and a free Ben & Jerry's ice cream party, which we have had for the last 9 years. And this year we are definitely at risk of not winning that prize. So we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But first, I want to turn our attention to my two associates, Hope and Sophia. As a lot of folks know, this year, as a part of working towards our Unified Champion School status, we added a unified PE class, which is similar to unified sports. We have unified sports of bocce and bowling and basketball and snowshoeing, which all happen after school. And in an effort to bring the unified message sort of into the school and make it accessible to all kids, even if you couldn't be here after school, we started unified PE. So for our school, our primary PE class, which is the most like an old school gym class, sorry TJ, is LTS, Life Team Sports. So a group of us got together, wrote up a curriculum, worked out a plan, and created the unified LTS class. And that ran once first semester, and then it's running again this semester, and it has gotten lots of thumbs up from kids. That's a class that is made up of roughly 50% students with disabilities and 50% students without disabilities. And from what I hear from Dana Polson, who is running the class, it has been hugely successful. And when I went to Sophia a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, would you be interested or would you be willing to be a part of a conversation about LTS this year, she said, yes, absolutely. And before I even got to say, I'm looking for somebody who would also be good, before I even got to that, she said, I want to do it with Hope. So I immediately, I said, okay, so I'll see if Hope can do it as well, which is how we have Hope and Sophia here. So I have a couple questions. Let's start with Hope. The question's for you. So Hope, what would you say was the best part of your unified LTS class last semester?
I made friends in a lot of classes.
Okay, so it helped you with friendships and just getting to know other kids and seeing kids you don't normally see in your regular part of a day outside of that class. Okay,
yes.
Love it. Do you do other unified sports?
I do bocce and bowling.
Both bowling and bocce. And do those happen at the same time or are that different times of the year?
It's a different time.
Okay, and have those happened this year at all? Has bowling happened this year?
No, not really.
Not yet, okay.
We went a couple times.
Yeah,
a couple times, but
yeah.
Okay, so you do unified sports outside of school as well, Sophia?
It was my first year doing bowling, yes, this year.
Okay.
But we only got to go a couple times.
Okay, great. What was the hardest part of the class for you?
Being around a lot of students.
Just in the gymnasium, it's super loud and it's echoey and there's lots of kids and people making noise. That was the biggest challenge for you.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, now have you done the Penguin Plunge before?
Twice.
Twice you have?
In 9th grade.
In 9th grade you did it?
Yeah.
And then again in 10th grade the next year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've done it, and yes, you have your Penguin Plunge hat on. That's pretty spiffy. So Sophia, for you, so what made you sign up for Unified LTS when you could have just taken regular old LTS?
Yeah, well, I'd always wanted to do unified sports after school, and I was really happy that they started offering it during the day because it didn't conflict with other sports as much. So that was awesome. And I just wanted to get an opportunity to have a gym class with students of all abilities, and I think it was a good opportunity.
That is, I'm glad we're taping this because that's pretty much exactly was the goal, to make it accessible to all kids regardless of after-school schedule, and to create a community of kids of all different abilities and interests. That's fabulous. Have you taken a regular LTS before?
I have not.
So,
no.
so you needed the LTS credit to graduate.
Sure. Yes.
Oh, did you do it? Did you do the
I
sports
got one
thing?
through sports.
Gotcha.
I got an
Yep.
extra credit.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Fabulous. So you didn't even need it.
No.
You already had the LTS credit, and you still signed up for it anyways because of the
Yes.
interest. Okay, that's
Yes.
fabulous. That makes me so happy. What was the most enjoyable part of the class for you?
I think just laughing together every day. We always had fun giving each other a hard time. I know Hope, I was the weak link on our bocce team. Hope was the rocket. She would just go in and blow out the other team's
Yeah.
balls, and then
Oh, really? You
clear
did get it near the ball, and you'd like, nope,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
just blow. Yeah,
Yep.
clear out the way for Hope. Hope's coming in.
Fabulous. Now, Sophia, you have done the Penguin Plunge also.
Yes.
And how many
yes.
times have you done it?
3 times.
So you've done it
Yes.
all in high school?
Yes.
So you've done it every
Yes.
year of high school?
Yes.
Okay, so this might be hard for you because you're a senior, but thinking back to ninth grade, what made you decide to do it in ninth grade?
I thought it sounded like a lot of fun, and I knew a lot of people that had done it and were encouraging me to do it, and I
Okay.
knew it was Special Olympics is an awesome organization, and yeah.
So it just sounded like fun and you wanted to support the group, you're like, yes, that's something I'm gonna do?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Have you, obviously you didn't regret that decision because you're doing it
No,
four
no.
times in a row. Okay, fabulous. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the phones and have our first prize question. And our prize question phone guy is Jack Knudsen. My advisee, Jack Knudsen's on the phone. And so the first giveaway is we have a sweatshirt in size small and 2 t-shirts in size medium. So if you... Gary's yelling at me. So we have a small sweatshirt and 2 medium t-shirts. So you don't want to bother calling unless you've got, oh, they're over there. I don't have them right here. I don't have them. Don't zoom on this stuff. Sorry. So don't call in unless that's going to fit you for a size. Although we do also have a bag we can give away as well. Anyways, here's the first question. It's very simple. If you have signed up for the Penguin Plunge and you are on our team's website, give us a call. The first person who calls us who is already on our team is going to get the sweatshirt or one of the t-shirts. So we will wait for a moment for the phone to ring and Jack, you're on the phone. And while we're doing that, we're going to talk a little bit about the why you should plunge. The why you should plunge is, first of all, it's super fun. It is, like I said, and like Sophia said, no one's ever done it and said to me, that was horrible, I shouldn't have made that decision. I wish I hadn't done that. People always come away saying, wow, that was super fun, a lot of school spirit, and you're raising money for an incredibly important institution. Our phone is ringing. Jack Knudsen, we're going to on standby. Let us know, Jack.
Have you already signed up for the Penguin Plunge?
Name?
Name, please. Ella Polly.
Ella Polly. Ella Polly is our first winner. So Ella Polly, come on down. Yay, congratulations. Okay, now tell them we're all done. And now take the phone off the hook, Jack, till the next question. Okay. Yeah, take it off, leave it hanging. Okay, so Penguin Plunge is important to me. I've said this many, many times over the years. I have 4 children, 3 of whom have disabilities. I have 2 sons who both have done a lot of Special Olympics. When you're in high school, you have lots of friends around you. You have lots of opportunities to do things socially and physical outlets in school. Once students with disabilities graduate, a lot of students, like my son, that social eligibility drops off. Suddenly you're at home with your parents and it becomes much harder to socialize with other people your age, people with similar interests. So Special Olympics fills that in that it gets my son out of his room, out onto the basketball court, or out skiing, or out snowboarding, and provides him with a social circle of friends who know him, who like him for who he is. And without that opportunity, his life would be a lot less rich and fulfilling. That's why it's so important to me. So, why should you do it? It's super fun. It supports people in our community who deserve our support and appreciation. And if you're selfish, you get stuff. Just to lead off the hook, Jack. You get stuff. Here's things you get. You will get a CVU Penguin Plunge team t-shirt, which Oliver Cheer today in Block 2, Algebra 2 class, told me was a, quote, sick t-shirt. You will get that. You will also get a Special Olympics Penguin Plunge poofy hat. What's this called? I don't know what that's called. Pom-pom. Hat with a pom-pom on it. You'll get that also. You will also get a bag of stuff from Special Olympics, coupons and such. As you come out of the water, you will get a Penguin Plunge commemorative towel. Those are things that everyone will get. And then if you raise a lot of money, and I don't know the exact numbers, I think it's 500 and 750 maybe, I'm not sure. But if you raise a lot of money, you could get a Skida, I think it's Skida, Special Olympics Penguin Plunge neck warmer. Or a pair of very high quality, I think lifetime guaranteed, Darn Tough socks. So you can get Darn Tough socks or a Skida neck warmer if you raise a ton of money. And then everything else, the t-shirt, the hat, the bag of stuff for Special Olympics, the towel, all of that, all plungers get. Additionally, if we are able to knock off Edmonds Middle School, which I am nervous about, we will get the Ben & Jerry's ice cream party for all of our plungers. As I mentioned, we're a little low on numbers and dollars right now. We have 60 plungers and a little less than $10,000. And my wife said to me 2 nights ago, you know what you can do to get the money in the plungers up, right? And I said, what? She said, shave your head again.
Oh my god.
And that's what I said, Hope. I said, oh my God. So here's my deal. I will, if we are able to get 102 plungers, so an additional 42 plungers, so which would be one more than our previous lowest number. Our lowest plungers ever have been 101. So if we can get 102 plungers and we can raise a total of $20,000 between now and next Saturday, March 12th, I will agree to shaving my head. I believe, hoping with COVID, Adam, don't get mad at me. Maybe we'll do it in the gym. We'll do it in the gym with maybe the seniors in there. And the person who raises the most money will be a person who can shave my head. Lastly, we're wrapping up on time. Lastly, if you are in the top 10 fundraisers for CVU, so the top 10 people who raise money for CVU, you will get a coveted retro inflatable penguin. These were given out to all plungers like 5 years ago, and I found a box of old ones. I have 10 of these, which were greatly coveted when they were last available, sponsored by Cabot Cheese. Our top 10 fundraisers will get a inflatable penguin as an extra gift. So we have time, I'm hoping, for one last question. The last question is the following. Call in if you have the answer. Lost the question. The question is, name one of the things that you could get from Special Olympics if you raise a lot of money. So the answer is not something everybody gets, but what are one of the things that you can get for raising a large amount of money for Special Olympics? The number's on the board, on the phone, on the chart, 802-482-6916. Give us a call. Jack will answer. Jack will pick up. Is the phone hung up now, Jack?
Yep.
Okay, Jack is waiting for your call. While he's waiting for that, I'll give you some more information. First of all, let's see who it is.
Hello, do you have the answer? Hey. Skida?
Yep, you got it.
You got it.
Okay, come on down, whoever that is. Congratulations to that winner. So, we're getting short on time. Wrap up.
What's your name?
Thank you to everybody who's already signed up. The event is March 12th at 10 a.m. Wednesday of next week during C3, to hit the phone off the hook, Jack.
I am.
Wednesday during C3 of next week, we're going to sign up in Adaptive Schedule and have a meeting where I'll answer all kinds of logistical questions about where do I go, what do I wear, how do I know what to do, how do the waves work. Thursday at lunch, I'll be in the cafeteria signing people up for what group they're going to jump in the water with. You can sign up right now by going to tinyurl.com/CVU Plunge 2022. Get 3 friends together, do it with sports teams in the past. The girls' basketball team did it one year. The boys' hockey team did it one year. A whole group of kids could do it together. If you have questions, shoot me an email, pbooth@cvsdvt.org. Special thank you to my good friend Hope and her good friend Sophia, who's also my good friend. I believe that is it. Have a great day, CVU. Love you all. And we're out. Are we out?
Thank you.
We're out.
Good
Oh
job.
my God, nice work.